What is going on, guys? This is RP, is me from the SKC, bringing you guys yet another episode of a Changing the Aggression 2006 series. And today we've got a good one for you. We are doing Monday Night Raw, and if you guys know me, then you know that a lot of my opinions and a lot of things like about like my thoughts of things change a lot. So if you're wondering about the new look of Raw, it's just that I feel that I changed it a little bit too soon. So that's the reason why we're going back to the regular 2006 logo instead of the 2007, late 2006 one. I'll change it back once we get to 2007, which is in a lot of months. So probably won't be seeing that in a while. But we have the old logo back, and I think it's a lot more realistic and a lot more up with the times, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's just get straight into this pre-show match with Sabu and JTG from OVW in an abysmal pre-show match. Sabu defeated JTG in 5:14 by pinfall. Sabu with a decent in-ring, decent match right there, and JTG with a 19. So nothing too much to talk about there, but Sabu is improving, which is always good. And the match got a 36D minus. And besides all that, let's just get straight into the main show. Let's do this. And by the way, Bad Blood is in week 2, not this week. Alright, we kick off the show with an 81B, and it's the Raw intro video. So cool stuff there. And the announcers put over the fact that we'll be seeing Mick Foley take on Tommy Dreamer tonight, announced last week by Paul Heyman, the ECW guy. And we'll also be seeing Edge take on Rey Mysterio tonight, so that's interesting. And 93A, good stuff there. DX make their way to the ring to a big pop as Triple H is wearing a bandage over his waist because of the parking lot brawl last week and the attack. And Triple H grabs the mic and says that he never got his rematch for the WWE Championship, and he demands a match for the championship with his rematch clause. And Vince McMahon comes out with both Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle, the guy who helped Shane McMahon defeat Triple H last week in the parking lot brawl. And Vince says that the only way he'll get his rematch for the title is if he beats someone of his choice tonight in the main event of Raw. And Triple H agrees, and Vince McMahon points to the stage, and it's revealed to be Umaga. Umaga joined the roster not too long ago, and Umaga did not come out of this looking good. I think I was supposed to rate him on Menace, but I accidentally rated him on Entertainment. So that's probably why this rating got so low. Maybe if I rated him on Menace, probably got a lot higher, but it is what it is. And so we have Triple H versus Umaga tonight in the main event. And let's see how that goes. And if Triple H wins, then he gets his match for the WWE title. And will most likely be added to the Edge versus Cena match at Bad Blood, by the way. And a video airs hyping Mick Foley, Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, Sandman, and Paul Heyman. So basically what's been happening between Mick and all of them. So Sabu, Sandman distracted him during matches in the last couple weeks, and then last week Mick Foley demanded an answer on why they were doing that, and then they came out, and Paul Heyman returned and said that he will announce why they've been doing this after he goes against Tommy Dreamer tonight, and it's next. Let's see how the match does. 55 C minus, not too impressive, but it's whatever. In a poor match, Tommy Dreamer defeated Mick Foley in 8:16 by pinfall after following interference from Sabu. During the match, we also had Sandman run in and attack Foley. So we had Sandman and Sabu attack Mick Foley for Tommy Dreamer to take the dub. And Sandman's Devil May Care gimmick got a below average. So pretty cool there. And Mick Foley with the 63 and Tommy with the 40. Not too impressive, but yet again, it is what it is. So alright. And 59C, wow, that's pretty bad. Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, and Sandman are attacking Mick Foley when Paul Heyman makes his way to the ring and looks at Foley and says, "So you want to know why we're doing this, huh? It's because the Land of Extreme is coming back." So what does he mean by that? We'll find out in the next couple weeks. So that's pretty interesting there. Paul Heyman saying that the Land of Extreme is making a return. So Tommy Dreamer is developing better performance skills, which is cool to see. Looking good for Tommy Dreamer right now. And a video airs showing Shelton Benjamin, so apparently he's going to be in action next. And a poor match, Shelton Benjamin defeated Paul London in 6:22 by pinfall. This match did better than I thought it would, so that's cool. 69 C+. And Shelton Benjamin with the 67 and Paul London with the 35. It's been a while since we've seen Paul London since he lost to Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship at I think Royal Rumble. And backstage, Chris Masters and Carlito are shown hanging out. So they're basically just walking, they're getting ready for the match against Hurricane and Goldust next, and then those little things where like they're backstage, and then let's just say that like Jerry Lawler's like Chris Masters and Carlito, or then they show like the freaking them backstage, and they're like they're up next going against Hurricane Goldust. So like one of those things, all right. And 70 C+. Let's see how the match does. 61, not too impressive, but whatever. In a decent match, Carlito and Chris Masters defeated Darkness Falls in 6:36 when Chris Masters defeated Hurricane by submission with a master lock. Wow, I need to change that. And Chris Masters seemed off his game, whatever. And Hurricane with a 46, Goldust with a 62, Chris with a 50, and Carlito with a 55. So Goldust with the best in performance, not too surprised. He's pretty good and cool stuff there. And Carlito says, "You see this? This is what we're gonna do to every tag team that tries to get in our way." B Squared, which are the World Tag Team Champions, Viscera and Valvinus, he says, "We want the WWE World Tag Team titles." So they're basically calling out the champions, and they might get a shot at the titles at Bad Blood maybe. And Rey Mysterio shown warming up backstage, so his match against Edge is next. Let's see how it does. The Cruiserweight Champion versus the former WWE Champion. 77, wow, good stuff. That's a good match. And about that good heat and decent wrestling, Edge defeated Rey Mysterio in 14:56 by pinfall after using a foreign object. During the match, we also saw John Cena distract Edge, so the WWE Champion distracting Edge during the match. So cool stuff there. And Rey Mysterio celebrating his victory when the Giant and Cruiserweight Express run it and attack, beating Rey down into the mat. And I need to change that name because I think it does not match Daivari and Great Khali. They need like a freaking like I don't know, something that's like not Giant and Cruiserweight Express, because it sounds so stupid when and then it's calling Great Khali and Daivari Giant and Cruiserweight Express. So if you have any name suggestions for Daivari and Great Khali, then leave them down below, because that name does not fit them too well. And cool. 64C. And a video airs showing JBL, so apparently he'll be in action next. So these videos are just like showing, like hyping them up, like freaking like showing what they've done and stuff. So just cool little videos like that. Nothing too much. And 63C, an extremely short match. JBL defeated Brian Kendrick in 4:51 by pinfall. JBL with a 69. Cool stuff there. And yeah, cool. And the announced Pro Detective will be seeing Triple H take on Umaga next. So let's see how the match goes. I'm hoping this match does good, which would probably mean a good future for Umaga, but apparently he did not do too well in the first segment tonight with all of them. So let's see how he does in ring with Triple H. Hopefully it's good. 76, wow, that's actually pretty good. I'll take that. Cool stuff. In a decent match, Triple H defeated Umaga in 11:25 by pinfall with a pedigree following a botched interference by Kurt Angle. So Kurt Angle tried to hit Triple H, but he accidentally hits Umaga and Triple H. And say that Umaga then hits Kurt Angle, and then he falls to the ground, and then Triple H has a pedigree and Umaga to take the dub. And Umaga is improving in flying skills. What? And Triple H is improving in performance, which is cool. And Triple H with the 81 and Umaga with the 55. So cool stuff there. Triple H takes the dub there, and he will get a WWE Championship match soon. Don't know when, but you guys will find out in coming weeks. Good way to end Raw there. Triple H is being attacked by Umaga and Kurt Angle in the ring. Seeing the assault, Shawn Michaels comes running in and fights them both off, saving Triple H from a serious beating. So DX member Shawn Michaels saves Triple H from an attack from Umaga and Kurt Angle. And yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. I'm actually kind of scared to see what the show got, because This show did not do as well as, I mean, it went smoothly. It's just I don't think the show did too good. I hope it did, but we're about to find out. Let's see what the show got, guys. I'm scared. I'm guessing like maybe 75, but I hope it gets like a way better rating than that. So come on, please be good. Please be good. Please be good. 82. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. Good show there. Solid show. And alright, guys, this is RP, is me from the SKC. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And peace.